All right, now Information, Communication and Digital Economy Cabinet Secretary Eliud Owalo now says demonstrations in Kisumu are disruptive and are hurting the economy of the lakeside city. Owalo has called on demonstrators to exercise caution and protect the glory of the city. This even as the Interior Ministry condemned Thursday's attack on journalists, police and looting of property during those demonstrations by a section of Kenyans.
The Cabinet Secretary, ICT and Digital Economy, while calling on communities in Nyanza to throw their weight behind President Ruto's administration, discouraged the demonstrations, claiming they were bad for investment in the lakeside city.
Kwenda kwa maandamano hiyo tuwache, hiyo itatuumiza kama watu wa eneo hii. Kwa maana investors watatoroka, wafanya biashara watapoteza mali yao.
Owalo, who spoke in Migori, called on area residents to shun demonstrations and seek to foster development by ensuring the region is stable politically.
Serikali ni moja ikiongozwa na Rais William Samoei Ruto. Hakuna uchaguzi mwingine ambayo itafanyika hapa katikati mpaka 2027. Kwa hivyo tufanye na hii serikali ya sasa, hii ya Ruto hii. Tusingoje serikali nyingine huko mbele, hapana. Tufanye kazi na hii serikali ya sasa. Hii ndio serikali yetu.
ODM, they have been saying and going around recklessly telling people, oh, Nyanza has been abandoned, nobody has been picked and we are taxpayers. Here I am.
Interior Principal Secretary Raymond Omolo has in the meantime condemned the attack on journalists and police, as well as the destruction of property during the Thursday demonstrations. P.S. Omolo, while vowing to take action on those involved in the bloody demonstrations, assured Kenyans and visitors that the government was in charge.
What we insist on is that we will follow the law. Where there have been transgressions, we expect the police to do what they are supposed to do. People need to be arraigned in court. In short, we expect to follow the law.
Omolo has also cautioned the media against fanning violence, as there was clear evidence that the demonstrations were not peaceful.
There needs to be the restraint on part of the police officers, but also on the side of journalists or generally or the rest of Kenyans, is that there needs to be certain level of precautions we take, whether it's in terms of identification.
We are not going to accept destruction of property in the name of mandamanos. I think it should be very clear.
This even as political and religious leaders continued to call for sobriety and the ceasing of the demonstrations, which they term as harmful to the already battered economy.
Na mimi nawasihi wale ambao wanaongoza mambo ya kwenda kulete funjo everywhere in this country, naomba wapatie president wetu time.
The Supreme Court should summon Kioni and give evidence on the figures he has read. And if he cannot be able to do it at the Supreme Court, I wish he can be taken to ICC. If on Monday they continue the demonstration, these people should be arrested.
Tunataka kupiganisha watu, tunataka watu pamoja, uhuru ni mtu yetu, na vile tunataka ukomea ni wale watu waliingia kwa chama yake.
If there is any resurgence of the truth, it should be addressed more amicably through the process, or the political process, or through the parliament.
We would like to urge all leaders to truly mind the peace of our nation and be careful with the statements that they issue.
John Jacob Curia, Easy Friday.